Alright guys, here we are back on NR2003, continuing going along with the NASCAR schedule. Our next race is going to be at Bristol. Now, I know the race is supposed to be the day race, but I can do whatever I want. It is my channel after all, so we're going to be going to the 2002 Sharpie 500, probably the most angry race ever in NASCAR. Just so many incidents, 15 caution periods during this race. Of course, the iconic scene where Ward Burton throws his heel pads at Dale Earnhardt Jr. Who could forget that? And then, of course, Jeff Gordon pushing Rusty Wallace off the line so he could win and break a 31 race winless streak. So a lot of storylines going on with this race. I highly recommend checking it out after you're done watching this video, of course. So we're going to be running 50 laps of the Winston 2002 car set. This is the original Cup mod. Well, not the mod, but the original Cup series, and 41 AI opponents on 99 difficulty. Let's go ahead and stop babbling. Go ahead and get on the track. I'll see you guys in the race.
Drivers, start your engines!
Alright guys, it is race time here under the lights at Bristol, the 2002 Sharpie 500. We've got 50 laps ahead of us, and we're starting in the back of the pack. I'll be driving as Ward Burton today, trying to get my revenge on Dale Earnhardt Jr. By that I mean we're going to try and beat him, but we got a long way to go here from the back. Before we get started, wanted to give a big shout out to Andy Connolly's 5-year-old nephew who watches my videos. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad that you enjoy. And it's awesome that you like racing games and NR 2003, so hopefully we can put on a good show for you. So we get started, just going to take it nice and easy here in the early going. Look out for these crazy rookie Scott Wimmer and Rick Mass trying to cut me off as I dive him into 3. We're going to pick our way up through the field as much as we can here. Of course, with it being 2x2, there's not really anywhere to go. Ideally, you want to pass on the bottom around here, but make what we can work. So we're gonna get to the inside of Wimmer. Let's take it nice and easy. It's really easy to spin your car. I did actually do that a few times in practice. If you just jump on the throttle a bit too aggressively off the turns, you can really cause a lot of wheel spin, and that'll send you spinning. So want to be gentle with the throttle pedal, which is something that, you know, I not really known for, but do the best we can. So we're giving Brett Bodine a little bit of a nudge there. He's very slow on the bottom, but trying to follow him through on Elliott Sadler. As I was watching a bit of this race on YouTube, and man, there was a lot of incidents. Like, people were so hot-headed in this race. I don't know what was going on, what was in the air in Bristol, Tennessee on that night, but it was tough out there. And man, that was still back when they raced back to the caution, and there was a lot of close calls, you know, a lot of craziness with driving back to the yellow. So they got rid of that not that long afterwards. I think it was next season at New Hampshire, the Dale Jarrett incident, I want to say, that finally they did away with it. But yeah, we're doing really well. Jeff Gordon way back in the field here as I'm getting shoved by Elliott Sadler. Short track in our 2003 AI, be damned. Oh, we got trouble. The DEI car's getting into it. Oh, no caution. That's what I like to see. Do have yellow flags turned off just because I don't want to spend any laps under caution. Hopefully that accident will have cleaned itself out by the time we get there. Looks like people are still maybe marooned over here, but man, Steve Park wrecking Dale Jr. Alright, well, we beat Dale Jr. We got that done.
Clear.
We carry on. So let's see where we're at now. 34th. Okay, not too bad. Got 41 laps to go, and we are pretty fast. As you see, we scoot right up to the back of this pack right here. It's just a wall of cars ahead, and there's not a lot of room to maneuver. Just try and keep working the bottom. Ricky Rudd's still in the Haviland car. Nice to see it. For a second, I thought that was McMurray, and I was all, he surely wasn't driving this early. It's always nice to go back to these older rosters and, you know, see who's in what car, you know, how things have changed, of course, over the years. We're making up lots of good spots on the bottom here. Be in the top 30 soon. wide at the bottom is tight around here. Newman's really not giving me a lot of room. We're just gonna let him go. Rookie Newman as well. Clear off Mike Wallace, hopefully. And we do. Alright, good stuff. We are indeed into the top 30. It feels like we've passed a lot more cars than only 12, but it's alright. 36 laps to go. We got Todd Bodine rejoining the race. Sure he won't be a problem. Jeff Cordenpin way on the outside there. We've kind of been following him up through the field up to this point. Gonna get our chance to dive in at the last second on Newman. Gotta take what we can get with our limited amount of time. Try and get Gordon here as well. And we do. Very nice. Clear again. Also been behind Brett Bodine a good amount. That number 11 Hooters car. Another classic. Have to see how we can get past him. Pretty hasty on the straight, so we're able to kind of get to the inside of people. Even if we get a halfway decent run, you see, got that good speed on the straightaway, which is nice around here. It's a luxury, that's for sure. And somehow at Bristol things are pretty spread out, but imagine there's a good chunk of cars just out of our sight. Oh, man, we almost ran up into Stacy Compton there. Sorry. Probably not too happy with me. Please don't get out of your car and fight me. We'll clear him off and keep on working our way. Next up, John Andretti. Man, there's only like 10 cars on this half of the track. Must be a big cluster just out of our sight over there on the back straight. Man, it got pretty tight there off the corner, and then it tried to snap loose because I was really turning the wheel hard. That gripped up at the last second, tried to take me out, but I was able to hang on to it, thankfully. As you know, I feel like I moved my head when the wall was coming up. As you know, moving your head makes your car turn better. It's a proven fact. Really have a look to get past Andretti here, unfortunately. See if we can't just kind of get our nose in where it doesn't belong, honestly, but Andretti runs a little bit wide. Trying to stick it on the inside will at least be at his bumper at the entry to the turn, and that should be enough, and it is. Alright, good stuff. Up another spot there. We are coming up to the halfway point here. Kind of feel like I'm finding success running maybe about half a lane up off the bottom, much like the AI is doing. Feels the most comfortable getting down on that yellow line. It's a little bit sketchy. It just doesn't, it feels like it wants to get snug off the corner when I'm down there. Although, geez, it got snug off the corner there. Alright, just whacking a little bit of toe into it, it's fine. I'm sure everybody else will have a bit of damage before this is all said and done. God, you gotta be so careful picking up the throttle out of here. These things have gone very quiet. Oh yeah, there's that big mess of cars that I was talking about. Let's see if we can't get up to that. We got just under half the race left. Trying to run down Bobby Hamilton now. I mentioned it in one of my videos in the past, but I had lots of die-cast, you know, NASCARs when I was young, a big NASCAR fan, you know, played with them all the time. I remember having Bobby Hamilton's number 55 Chevy up there. I had no idea what square D was, and I'm pretty sure I still don't know what it is. What the heck is square D? But I'm pretty sure that was one of the die-cast cars I had where the hood could come up and down. So it's one of my favorites because I liked, you know, being a kid, I liked smacking them into each other and stuff. So love popping his hood up. Good times. I really gotta go and look for my die-cast cars. As we got Scott Wimmer already a lap down coming to us here, and we're in 25th position. Scott is slow tonight. See if we can't make a move here on Hamilton. Not really able to get our nose in on the exit, so stand pat. Scott Wimmer probably be slowing down our little group here. As Hamilton will get to the inside of Kenny Schrader, so we'll try and follow him through. Come on, Bobby.
Car outside. Clear.
Just gonna get our nose in on Schrader there.
Stay low.
Hopefully maybe we can use Scott Wimmer as a bit of a pick if he's slow. Oh, Bobby will go to the inside, so should be able to clear Wimmer at least here. Just follow Bobby Hamilton on through. Good stuff, and Hamilton actually slips up a little bit. Oh man, we tried to get our nose in there. Not quite able to do it. So we really went fender to fender. Come on, Bobby.
Car outside.
Oh, we're gonna dive it in. He is not gonna be happy with me. We got some rival meter on that one. But another good pass made the Bristol way. How we looking here? All right, it's gonna be 13 laps remaining. Can probably get up into the top 20. Just got to remember to keep it as clean as we can. It's never easy when you're trying to make passes at Bristol. I actually, I'm probably pretty happy that I don't have Bristol on iRacing, because I can imagine some people would be getting their feelings hurt this week on iRacing. I can't wait for the Pro Invitational, you know, NASCAR drivers race. Really been enjoying what they've been putting out these first two races, so I'm excited for the next one. Man, got on the brakes a little bit too aggressively there as Casey Atwood slowed down a lot in front of me.
We got just 10 more to go.
Really upset the balance of the car and the turn, but just able to wrestle it back under control. Hut Strickland up here is causing problems. Oh my god, yeah, he's causing problems.
Clear.
Alright, well, I don't even know
We got trouble on the front
what
brake.
just
Car
happened.
outside. Keep high.
Somehow we made it through that. Literally twice the wreck has happened right in front of me. Alright, well, they cleaned it up. I think this race had on average maybe a 23 lap green flag run in that range. I was looking on Racing Reference. So yeah, two wrecks here in 50 laps is pretty much what happened in real life, which is it's unbelievable. Almost 25% of the race was run under caution. It's brutal. But fun. Still one of the best races. One of the races I can highly recommend watching. And it doesn't look like we're quite going to get the top 20 here. So we got Todd Bodine in front of us. He's going to be another lap down. You just don't have time to catch Jimmy Spencer, I don't think. Trying to push it as hard as I can, but only 5 laps to go. I would say 21st in a car that is somewhat intact is probably a decent result at Bristol, starting from the back. Especially compared to how Ward did in real life in this race.
Car outside. Keep low. Clear outside.
Alright, there's a big old clump of cars up there, but we're not gonna quite have the time to get involved in that. Oh god, it's getting really tight now too. Gross. At only 50 laps, the tires are worn out, my goodness. So we are hitting 2 to go here. Leader is on the white flag. We thankfully will stay on the lead lap. And we have a nice little
Black
bubble of
flag.
clear
One
track
more lap
around
to
us, so
go.
we're just going to take it nice and easy. Bring this thing home. 21st place for the number 22. Alright, we get the checkered flag. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that race a lot. If you are new to the channel, help me out and
Alright, there's the
subscribe.
checkered flag.
I really appreciate you for watching. We
Okay,
are
that's
getting
it.
so
We'll
close
get
to
'em next
500
time.
subs, so if you want to help me out with that, please do by subscribing. And yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this race if you do decide to check it out.
The race is over. Come on in.
Highly recommend it. One of my top favorites of all time to watch and just laugh at because there's so much nonsense that happened in this race. I really appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next race.